Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. This past week I received one of those form letters from one of my best friends early in the seminary, Bob Cook, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Here it is. It's a one-pager. That middle paragraph is really what caught my eye. And I'd like to introduce my Christmas homily with that. He says this, or he quotes this. In 1925, a New York newspaper ran an editorial cartoon that became a classic. The cartoon celebrated Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Two Kentucky farmers are talking across a fence. Anything new happened lately? Not much. A new baby was born over at Tom Lincoln's place, but nothing much ever happens around here. Little did they know, I'm sure these were folks who said the same thing in Bethlehem on that night over 2,000 years ago. Can you picture them on the street corner just outside the inn? Anything new happen around here? Nah. Just a baby born in the stable. Nothing much ever happens around here. Pretty good. When I read that, I really thought of Abraham Lincoln, but the meaning of the Messiah, who is given great hope and has done much in renewing the world. Not only did the Lincoln end the Civil War, but freed our country from slavery. New hope for the country. Jesus was the ultimate in hope and gift to the world. And when I read that, I think of our new Pope of 9 months or so. And I don't know about you, but he gives me new hope. You know, Christ did it. Abraham Lincoln did it. And now I see our new Pope trying to do it. I don't know about you, but it gives me new hope. Let me just quote a few things. You know, I read this article, Time Magazine, the Man of the Year, and this, and hearing the radio and so forth. A few things he said or did, like, who am I to judge? When a reporter asked him the question about homosexuals. Or, who am I to judge when politicians come up to receive communion in good faith? Who am I to judge? Isn't that Messiah Christ-like? He is wants to diminish the all-male priesthood and give rise to a more empowerment of the woman in the church. How he's going to do this, I don't know, but it sounds Messiah-like. Great hope. He says, it's not progressive to try to resolve problems by eliminating a new human life. Still has a strong anti-abortion stand. Another one. Francis says, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Well, perfect. Go sell all you have, give the poor. We don't do it. Don't stop giving. Always forgive, Peter. We don't always forgive. Don't stop forgiving. Matthew 19, the perfect marriage. We don't have all perfect marriages. Don't give up on love. Another, the church is like a field hospital after the battle, tending to the hurting, the broken, the lonely, the dying, the poor. Church is like a field hospital. after the battle. Francis at another time says, well, I prefer a church which is bruised, hurting, and dirty because it has been out in the street, rather than a church that is clinging to security back home. Messianic. When he was talking about naming new bishops, he says, what we need is men who are gentle, merciful, and animated by inner poverty and simplicity. What a challenge to our bishops, our new bishops. And he goes on and on. You know, we got to rethink this thing called the Curia, the governmental body in the church in Rome, with new blood. We got to rethink this thing called the Vatican Bank, with more openness, etc. And while we're talking about money, I just love the comment he made about trickle-down economics. He says, yeah, that's sort of fine, but you know what? The poor are still waiting for the trickle. Pretty good. I guess the key to all this is Jesus Christ the Messiah, and I think we have a new Pope who is trying to do that with all his energy. And that gives me hope. But the key is not that we look for him to do it or others to do it, but the key is that I do it, or that you do it, or that we do it. And whenever the I starts, there's hope. Whenever the we try, there's real hope. That's the message of a much bigger person than Francis, much bigger person than Abraham Lincoln, but Jesus Christ, the Son of Bethlehem, the Son of God. I don't know about you, but this Christmas, I'm very hopeful. I hope you are. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.